Of course, a big name Assassin's Creed game has been missing from the release schedule for a little while now, as Ubisoft, as promised, didn't release one last year, and of course, we didn't yet know when it would be returning. There's even been rumblings that it won't come back this year. However, we have a leaked screenshot which points to the location for the next game. Now, while I'm not going to be showing the screenshot in the video, just in case Ubisoft gets upset with me, there will be a link below, but what I like about this screenshot is that it actually lines up with some previous comments and rumours that we had. Now basically, this screenshot surfaced on Reddit and it's fairly poor quality, but it shows what could be an assassin with a shield on his back with a symbol on it of the Assassin's Creed logo, and does seem to confirm the setting of Egypt. Now, you may recall that a little while ago, Kotaku reported that, according to their sources, the next Assassin's Creed game would be set in Egypt and would also be called Assassin's Creed Empire. Now, at the time, they also predicted that it would be skipping 2016. And of course, this was posted way back in 2016, like early 2016 as well. And according to a new source of theirs, they confirmed that Empire would be delayed from 2016 and would be coming out this year. So basically, this new screenshot, which, the legitimacy of is very much in question, does line up with previous rumours from Kotaku, and when it comes to things Assassin's Creed, Kotaku have been pretty on the money. They have leaked Assassin's Creed Black Flag and a bunch of other stuff about the series, so I'm willing to bet that this is probably true, and we've seen sort of rumblings previously that they were considering Egypt for the next Assassin's Creed after, of course, Syndicate. But let's assume for a moment that this leak is accurate. Again, the source is very mysterious and you should always take it with a healthy portion of salt when it comes to these sort of things. But let's just assume that it is true. Would an Egypt setting be one that I'd be cool with? And the answer is definitely. Now, there was 3 settings that I really wanted for Assassin's Creed. One was industrial London. We've already got that one, obviously. Second was Japan, like feudal Japan or something along those lines. And the other one was Egypt. Not necessarily in that order. I'd say Japan is at number 1 and then Egypt at number 2. So we'll actually be getting one of my most sort of hoped for Assassin's Creed settings. Now, was 1 year enough of a break? Honestly, it depends. Because if this was still being worked on when Assassin's Creed was still kind of feeling very samey and very by the numbers, then it may not feel fresh even though we've had a year away, because the problems of the series aren't that it comes out every year. I mean, that is one of the problems, but that's not the only problem. The issue is that it kind of repeats the same beats a lot of the time. Would an Egypt setting be enough? I mean, it would definitely help, but obviously what really matters is the gameplay, the characters, and so on. All of those things need to be interesting. Now, Syndicate was definitely what I would call a return to form. It was way better than Unity, to be honest. Not in terms of it actually worked as a game, but also in its characters, mechanics, world. Literally everything about it was better than Unity. So, it's not like Assassin's Creed Empire, assuming that is the title, has a bad game to follow and it's going to look a lot better. It has a good game to follow, but a game that was still kind of following that same Assassin's Creed tune, and I feel like the next Assassin's Creed game, whenever it comes out, whenever it's set, has to kind of revitalise the formula a little bit. Obviously, Ubisoft, if they were working on it at the time, they decided to take a break, they probably have kind of gone back to the drawing board a little bit, but obviously there's only so much you can rework when it's already been in development for X amount of years, because while they come out yearly, they definitely do not only take a year to develop. So I'm a little bit concerned that a year isn't enough time to truly breathe fresh life into this series, because I used to love the Assassin's Creed series, but it's just over the years become very samey and not as exciting, and I don't know if a year away is really enough to get that excitement back. Would I play this? Definitely, if this is true, that it's going to be Egypt. 100% down with that. It could be really cool. Or it could not. Again, it's not just down to the setting to give us a cool game. But I'm definitely hopeful, and to be honest, I'm putting my money tentatively down that this is true because, again, this lines up with what Kotaku said ages ago, and they have been pretty on point when it comes to their releases. But of course, this screenshot could just be a very convincing fake, given that we don't know its source. Again, there'll be a link below if you want to go see them. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.